Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wendy here from Little Nest Crafts. I just want to say a big thank you to Rachel and Bella for inviting me to be part of this collaboration. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. I enjoyed making my project for the collaboration, and I've also thoroughly enjoyed using the papers, the ephemera and the fussy cuts to make this Christmas journal. So yeah, I'd just say a big thank you really, because I know from watching Rachel's video yesterday that she's been going through things behind the scenes, that we don't know about, and how she puts on a collaboration amongst all of that, and does all the freebies for us. It's just amazing really, and they're a good team, good mum and daughter team. They look after each other and they look after us as well. So a big thank you to Rachel and Bella for that. So I was going to film making the topper for this video. Sorry about that everybody. Postman came to the door, set the dogs off. So where was I? I was just explaining that I was going to film the making of the cover of the topper, should I say, because I did film how I made the cover itself, but I was coming down with this cold, so I felt a bit ropey yesterday and today, so I just wanted to get it completed so I could do the video for the end of the collaboration. So do excuse me for sniffing and coughing, and I'll try and get through it as quick as I can. So I'll just explain what I did, and it's really, really simple. I just used the paper. This is from the main journal kit, and it's just the front door, and on the other half of the paper is the motor car, so it comes as one full sheet. So basically I printed it out onto cardstock and I cut it in half, and I did 2 copies of it, because what I've done, as you can see, I've done a pocket. So I fussy cut round the top part of the vehicle with all the presents and things, and layered it on top of the piece. And then all I've done is I've gone round some of the leaves with gold leaf and round the edges of the tags, and put some eyelets in the tag and made 2 tags to sit in the back pocket. So that sort of finished that, and then I've just layered it on some white lace, just to give it a bit of extra bling, and then, as I say, I've gone round the lights and things with a gold, like a gold leaf pen, just to highlight areas. And then from a closure, I've used 2 large eyelets in like a gold colour, and then I've just used 2 colours of organza ribbon, a very deep red and a nice green, to act as the closure. So it's very simple inside. And then on the front I've done the same. I printed 2 copies, and I've used 1 copy and I fussy cut round the wreath, round the top. I fussy cut round the little basket and door wreath, and round these parcels, and I've layered them on some foam, crafters foam, to give them to make them 2-dimensional. And I cut out the little letter boxes and this little thing here, and I've just cut them out and layered them on top, as I have with the square panels on the door. So when you feel those, they're actually raised a little bit. I didn't do this one because obviously it was going to be under the wreath there, And then same again, I've just used some red glitter to highlight the berries and put some gold around the leaves. So I don't know whether you can see, but it just sparkles a little bit there. So I'll try and go as quick as I can through the inside, and as you can see, it's a bumper journal, and I haven't put a pocket on the inside because I wanted to show off the beautiful papers from the kit, and I've just mirrored the front cover on the first page on the inside, and all I've done there is highlight them with gold again and done the berries and things with red glitter and put some lace along the edge there. So you'll see inside it's a mixture of papers. Most of them are from Rachel's kit, but as I said on a previous video, I did start this journal last year, I think it was, and it never got completed. So rather than start from scratch, I've incorporated some of the papers I was using in that journal and put them in this one. So that's from Rachel's kit there. This is from, I don't know where this is from actually. It might have come in Happy Mail. So it's just a little folio, so I've incorporated that in as well. These are hidden paper clips that I've made just with a vintage Merry Christmas there, and I've used a paper clip. These are from last year's papers. This is actually from the kit, one of Rachel's lovely cards, and I've just made a little tuck spot in the corner. And excuse me a minute. This is one of the papers from Rachel's kit, and it's one of my favourites. I love that one. This is a background paper from Rachel's kit as well. Excuse me, and I've used it on some of the tags. I'm just going to sit down a minute. I'll try not to move the book so that you can see. This is a flip that I got from... I went to the summer retreat with Rachel and Bella's summer retreat, and I bought a bag of Bella's lovely material packages that she does, and so I've incorporated that into this journal, and it's got some of her lovely fabrics, and there's just a Merry Christmas bingo card there. These were extras to the kit. They're not from Rachel's kit. One of the ladies in this collaboration was doing a thing with recipe cards, and I found them on Etsy. So I purchased the kit, and I've bought that because they've got some lovely recipes in there. So I thought they were a great addition to a Christmas journal. And I've used some of the fussy cuts here, and I've just blinged it up a little bit with some little jewels, faux jewels, and a snowflake here that's got foil and glittery bits and bobs, and it's got a diamante bit in the middle. I've used some of my ribbons down the edges on some of the pages. That's just a card I had in my stash. These are some of the fussy cuts, and this is a coffee dyed page of my own where I put a doily on and dunk them in coffee, bake them in the oven so they're nice and crinkly. And same there, that's the doily that I actually did the pattern with on there. That's some paper from my stash. These are from my stash as well. I got them from the internet somewhere. They're out there as a freebie. This is paper from Rachel's kit. Beautiful tags from Rachel's kit here, and there's some fussy cuts here from Rachel's kit, and there's some sentiments there. I can't remember where I got those from, but they're from them. I think they're from somebody else who's on this collaboration, and these were in her coffee shop. But if I can remember, I'll put that in the link below this video. So these are 3 of the tags from Rachel's kit, and I mean they're just stunning. So all I've done is I've put some gold leaf around the edges. I've backed them with one of the prints that's got very faint Christmas trees on, and so you can write on the back, and finish them with some gold ribbon. And this ribbon I've had in my stash for ages. I actually did my wedding invites with some of this on, so I've managed to use it all now. So it's nice that this project has enabled me to use a lot of stuff, you know, that was in my stash. I just put that in there for now rather than rip the pocket. That was from my stash. This was Rachel's. She showed us how to make this, and it was a freebie pocket made from an extra long tag. And so I've put it on this page here, and I've just put some ribbon and some white eyelets in the tags and filled the little pockets up with some of the ephemera from the kit. And I've put some ribbon, white ribbon flowers on the front of that piece there. Here I've done, it's not tracing paper, it's acetate, I think. No, vellum, sorry, that's a little vellum pocket there. And I've used some lace that was left over from the backing of the lace on the front, and just put one of the sentiments out the kit. And these two little lovely children cards just fit nicely in there. And then all I've done is put a pocket on the back made with two of the tags from the kit. And these red things were just packaging, and I thought they looked really Christmassy. So I've used just some green twine, gardener's twine, and put them in my tag punch, and put some ephemera on the front of those, and used them to fill this little pocket here. And there's also a Santa. This is free off the internet somewhere. Was in my stash. That card was in my stash. And there's another one of my paper clips. Beautiful page from Rachel's kit, Rachel and Bella's kit. Another tag from the kit, which I've just used as a pocket to house that card. And then you've got this lovely, stunning church scene there. So I didn't want to do anything to that. I've left that as is, apart from putting sparkly bits on. There's a tuck spot there that I've left, that you can put something underneath. You just tuck it underneath there like that. And the rocking horse there. And I've got this little holly leaf here. That was from my stash. It's a little die cut that I had. There's a little treble pocket there, one of Rachel's pockets from the kit, with some tags from the kit. This was my project that I did for the collaboration, and it was the advent calendar, and I've used it as it was made for a centerpiece for the journal. And I made two, because this was my prototype. And then I changed it slightly, which you'll see, because these have got black on the back. You know, in the little squares they were black, and I thought they were a little bit dark, but they still work okay. And so there's lots of little pockets there, and then it was what was behind there was the actual prompt that I had from Rachel. So that's my centerpiece, and I've used it as a pocket. So the number 25 was this was my freebie that I did a free template, which is in my coffee shop for people who don't know and want to make one of these yourself. Rachel kindly gave me permission to use some of her papers. So you'll see some of the background papers on the pockets, and she let me shrink them down and offer them to you as a freebie, so that you could replicate this rather than try and shrink everything down yourself. And in the freebie you'll also get the template for this. Well, you'll get this pocket, and all you've got to do is cut it out and glue it. and you'll get the template to make your little squares for doing that. If you want to see how to do this, it's on one of the previous Christmas craft off videos, so just have a search through my playlist and you'll find how to do that. So I've just tucked that in the pocket there, and then on this pocket here I've used one of Rachel's tags and just tucked it away in there, and I've used my whale tail punch to make a tag on the side there so that you can get it out easily. And I've just used some more of the green baker's twine there, gardening twine should I say. And then the centres, all I've done is I've put some Christmas little charms. So you've got a little silver coloured snowflake and snowman on the centre page there. So here's a little envelope. That was one of the envelopes in Rachel's kit, and all I've done is put some ribbon on it, a sentiment. I've put some book page on the back and used one of the fussy cuts, and then inside you'll find whoever purchases this journal, you'll find lots of ephemera that they were from my stash. They're not part of Rachel's kit, but there's lots of cards and envelopes available with the kit. These are just extras. This is from Rachel's kit as well, as are all these. These are all the fussy cuts. Well, they're not all, but these are some of the fussy cuts that I've used to do a side decorative pocket. So I did a snippet edge, and I put them on some cardstock, and once they got to the length that I want, I glued them on the here to make like a side tuck spot, and it houses this beautiful little girl here. And I've just finished it with some white eyelets and some more of that gold edged ribbon. Another page from the kit here. This is a sandwich bag, and when we went to the retreat, Marie from Crafty Landing gave us a demo on how to make a little sandwich bag pocket. So I've done the same again for here, and as you can see, it's got a tag in, and all I've done is fold it not quite in half, and it gives you a tuck, place that you've got two tuck spots to put things in. And she also did on this time, she did made some vintage postcards. So it was a really lovely video where she showed you some original postcards, and she, not copied, but she took inspiration from the vintage postcards and made some vintage postcards of her own. So I followed the video and I did the same, but the only thing is I've got a kit in my coffee shop that I did earlier on this year where I did a similar thing, where I took some embroidered vintage postcards that I've got, and I wanted to sort of replicate, do a similar sort of thing. So this part, the frame, is actually part of my, out of my embroidery postcard kit in my coffee shop. So if anybody's interested in that, making vintage lookalike pictures, postcards, there is a kit in my coffee shop that'll help you do that. So I've done a couple of those to put in this kit. So thank you for Marie. That was a fab demo there. And then all I've done is I've just collaged on the front, done a little pocket, a little tuck spot, and I've put one of the other freebies that Rachel kindly has done for us. These lovely vintage photos of children, Christmas themed, and I've put one of those on the front. And same again, from Rachel's kit, and this was from my stash. It's just a lined paper. Throughout this book there's loads of places for writing on as well. There's a tuck spot here which I haven't put anything in, so you'll find that there is space for some, and all I've done there is I've used one of the background pages from Rachel's kit, printed it onto cardstock, and I've cut the edge of it with my lacy punch, and to give it a decorative edge, and it's made a nice little tuck spot there, and I've decorated it with some fussy cuts and a sentiment from the kit. And then this is the other half of the project that Rachel did with the long pockets, and I've done the same. I've decorated those, and I've put in some ephemera from my stash, I think. Yeah, that was something from my stash. And these two lovely tags from Rachel's kit going in there. Ah, dear. sorry everybody. And I've just put fuzzy cuts on the front there, and you've got the second pocket there, and you've also got a little third pocket on the front there, and it's been finished off with some of the tickets and numbers, and it says North Pole on there. Another page from the kit, that was from my stash. Some more tags and lovely pockets from the kit, and I've just put them on some card with some music page, vintage music page. That's Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and I've collaged it with some papers from the kit and made 3 little tags to go in there. And then I've just put some book page again on the front, and one of the sentiments from the kit, and it says peace, hope and joy. There's a little envelope here from the kit, and that's got some ephemera in. I won't open that, and I've just attached it onto there, so you can actually use that as a tuck spot for that. That's the other half of the doily and the other side of the coffee page. Pocket here, and some of my ephemera and some of Rachel's ephemera there to make some tags, some cards. This was a project that I did last year. If you go on to last Christmas's collaboration, this was what I did for my project, and it was a secret pocket, and it had got a place where you could post your little bits, your little letters, and I've just tucked a couple of stamps in there and used one of the tags from the kit and put some red velvet along the bottom. And then the one I did last year, I did a little booklet down here, so I made it the shape of that, and it got lots of pages, but I haven't done that on this one. I've left this one as is. So the template for this post box is also in my coffee shop if you wanted to replicate, that. That was from my stash. I've made a hidden paper clip with one of the globes out of the kit. This was out of my kit, and it's just another little out of my stash, and it's just another little one of these folios. And I've put, this was from Rachel's kit, and it's a set of little tags which I've left together, and I've just used them as a concertina and popped that in there, and I've used it on here. All I've done with this page, because it's light enough that you could write on it, I've just trimmed it with some lovely red velvet, and you've got some writing space there, some writing space here, and here, and another page from the kit. O Come All Ye Faithful, that's was from my stash. Some beautiful itsy ditsy print there from Rachel's kit. I made a pocket there with the plaid backing paper that's in Rachel's kit, and just trim the pocket with some ribbon, and that's out of my stash. And that's the end of the first signature. And as I say, there's the little card that's on the back. This is the second signature. Same again, I've used the same lace. You've got a little wraparound pocket here that I've held on with a paper clip, and it's got a mixture of stash from Rachel's kit and what I had in my own stash, with a little hidden paper clip there and some more cards out of my stash. This is a stamp from Rachel's kit from last year. And then we've got some more of the material that I got from in that fabric sample thing that I got from Bella's handiwork last at the retreat this year. So I've just made a little fabric pocket and filled it with tags from the kit this year, and used some ephemera as well. That's from Rachel's kit, another beautiful collage page there. This was from my stash, another one of my little half-hidden paper clips. That was from my stash, and it's just got a joy trim down the edge of the page. That was from my stash, as was this, and the paper was from my own collection as well. Made a little pocket there, and that's Santa, that's from my stash. This is from Rachel's kit, beautiful. And this one, and these fussy cuts are from Rachel's kit. And this paper was from my stash, that was from Rachel's kit. This one was from my stash, and I've just put some ribbon that's got some little assorted snowflakes along the edge. These tags were from my stash, as was that, and as was this. This is from Rachel's kit here, and I've used it just as little writing spots. Beautiful little folio set there, and she's done a video on what you can do with these, but I've left them just as is for like a little flip through. These were from my stash. I've just cut them out and put them with a ribbon and a bulb clip, so they're a dingle dangle on the page. Another pocket and tag from my stash. I've done some little hidden whale tail punches, and you know, put some fussy cuts on them. This is a little paper bag. Now, I didn't do the same as what I've done before. You know, the previous paper bag in the first signature, I've left this just as a paper bag and incorporated it into the signature, and I've used one of my stamps and Season's Greetings, and I've stamped and then embossed it with some embossing powder there, and then on the back I've made 3 little pockets. Now, they just look as though they're photographs, but they are actually little pockets if you want to put something in them. You can do that. Little tuck spot there with one of the fussy cuts, and all I've done is blinged it up with some glitter. Little pocket there with some stamps in. Another pocket here. These were from my own collection, my own stash, as was this paper. This is Rachel's paper and Rachel's tag, and I just made a pocket there, and you can actually write on this pocket if you wish. Centerpiece there, which I've left, it just says joy, and same again, I've used some little silver charms, so you've got a little Christmas parcel and a little stocking there. You've got a pocket here, and then this is one of the projects that were from last year, and I think this was one of Angela's projects where she did a belly band and you know, made a pocket to go in it, and I don't really want to take it out, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's a little belly band that goes all the way around an envelope. It's a closure, and then inside, well, it's a little folio envelope, I think, and inside there's lots of ephemera and such. I'm just seeing if I could get it out easily without disturbing everything. There we go. So you've got an envelope on the front there with full of bits and bobs. You've got an envelope on the back there full of more bits and bobs, and then it's a big envelope itself full of more bits and bobs in there. In fact, there's another envelope, so it's a multi-envelope thing there, and that's not a pocket, but this one is an actual pocket that's on the back there. I think it was a demo from Angela Kerr, I think, because she's a whiz with doing things with envelopes and things. So let me just pop that back in there. There we go. And all I've done there is I've wrapped some garden twine round, and it's got a little wooden ornament there, which is a dove. So that sits in that pocket there. Then you've got a little tuck spot there, some more of the recipe cards there, another one of the snippet trims, and I think you can see it's edged with gold leaf pen, and you've got another beautiful tag there from Rachel's kit. This is the other half of the pocket. The other bit was what I just showed you, and it's another tuck spot there. This one was from my stash, so that fits in there, and I've made a little tab out of one of the fussy cuts, and you've got a little tuck spot there which has got one of the hymns, Christmas carols, tucked in it. And this is from my stash. This was, I did a project the other day for one of the online things that I do, and I did 2 prints of this, so I've used my spare to back there because I think he's quite a nice Santa. Another dingly dangly there, another paper clip there with a card. These I fussy cut out, well I did them on my brother's scan and cut. I did enlarge some of the oh, I've forgotten what they're called now, candy canes. So I've used that in the corner just to make it look a bit more decorative. More papers from Rachel's kit, little tucks there with a paper clip, some more ribbon trim, another beautiful paper from Rachel's kit, some holly stickers there. This little envelope here was one of from Rachel's freebie, and I've stuck it to a piece of the backing paper that I printed onto, and I've just put some green ribbon behind and a bit of gold ribbon there and a sentiment and one of the fussy cuts to make it a larger writing spot, and it's just held in place with the paper clip there. Some more papers from Rachel's kit, so beautiful. These are pieces again from my own stash, and I've just decorated the pocket with fussy cuts from Rachel's kit and a sentiment. And that's the end of the second signature, and here's the third signature, and I do love this Santa. It's my favourite, absolutely beautiful. So I've put some red glittery bits and bobs there, some more papers from the kit. That was paper from my own stash, and these another one of the wraparound tags, and that's Rachel turned into little tuck spots. So a great idea there, and I've just dressed them up with Same again, I've done a little vellum pocket there and put some cards in, and finished off with some fussy cuts. Some more of the green snowflake ribbon on that page. I love that image there. Reminds you of winter, doesn't it, when you see ice skating boots. So another book page tuck spot there, pocket should I say, double pocket. Finished with some tags. There's lovely Santa. This is some of Rachel's kit here, which I've made a writing card, and I've used one of the little hearts that also came in the kit to make a paper clip, hidden paper clip there. I've used some of the papers from Rachel's kit to make my own envelopes, and filled them with lovely ephemera from the kit, and put one of the postcards on the front and a ribbon trim, and used some die cuts there to decorate the front of the envelope. More papers from the kit. Another 3 recipe cards there. Some more ephemera from the kit, and I've used little jewels, little red faux pearl type things there. Some ribbon trim on there on a smaller page. Beautiful images here again from Rachel's kit. Another one of the envelopes that I've made out of some paper from Rachel's kit, and I've used it double-sided and packed it with lovely images from the kit again. So there's oodles and oodles of places to write in this journal. Excuse my voice, everybody, I'm just going to have a slurp of my tea, well, coffee. I feel like my voice is going a little bit now. Another double pocket there filled with ephemera from the kit. Made another little tag there, and I've just put some washi on the front to bling it up a little bit, and added Merry Christmas ribbon trim there. Some more material from that pack that I bought from Bella. Lovely fabrics, these. And here's the third little bag that I've used in the kit. Same again, I've embossed it with a poinsettia and put season's greetings on the front there, and inside is another one of those vintage cards that Marie showed us how to do, and I've just stamped on the back with a stamp that I've got to make it look postcardish. So yeah, beautiful, great idea. Put a little pocket on the back with a card in. Some more writing cards here, and another pocket with some trim. And here's the second Advent calendar, and same again, you've got the pocket there, and the only difference is the background on these little squares was cream instead of black, and I've used some more silver coloured charms to finish the threads off. So you've got Santa waving there, and you've got a little Christmas tree on that one. Some more cards from my stash. This is a card I made using some backing paper from Rachel's kit, and it's another of the pockets with the third. I made 3 of these cards, so that's the third card there, and same again, I've stamped it on the back, so that's tucked away there, and I've used some of the little glittery washi to edge down the pocket there. Little envelope I made, and same again, I've used some ribbon trim, put some ephemera inside, and you've got one of the vintage photos, and I've taken the split pin off the back of this decorative brad so that I can glue it to the front of an envelope. It's a little Santa stocking there. So that should have been, that is a brad, but oops-a-daisy. I've got something stuck here. Oops. Oh dear, it mustn't have been quite dry. Let me just, I don't want to rip anything. Oops. There we go. Oops-a-daisy. Sorry about that. We'll just have to disguise it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Right, so we've got 3 pockets here, which I've put some tulle and some fussy cuts and sentiments out the kit and put some little cards in. And then we've got a flip out here, which is a treble flip out. So you've got a pocket here with some, you've got a double pocket. So you've got a card here. Oh dear, another thing that's stuck. There we go. Oh, it's me holding on to it. Oh, what am I like? So yeah, you've got a tag there and another tag, and then in this little pocket at the front here, you've got one of the ephemera pieces there. You've got some tags in here and another pocket here with some more tags in, and another little ephemera piece in the front there. There we go. Just tuck that in. And you've got a tag in the back here. There we go. Just try and get it back in without damaging anything. Oops, why won't that go back in? Let me just get my bone folder. There we go. Just make sure that we're still in shot. So that's that little pocket there, and then on the front, Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah made this as her project. So I've done one for this journal, and it also flips out like that if I do that, so to bring it in frame. So it's a little flip out on the page. You've got a tuck spot there, and you've got this on the front. Open it up there, you've got a pocket. You've got a pocket there, and then writing space on that side. Another one of the page trims, snippet trims that I did, and you've got another recipe card in there. And this is a envelope pocket that I made, decorated with papers from Rachel's kit, and I think this was from last year, the stamps, and these might have been from last year's kit, but Rachel's kit that she did last year does complement this year's kit, so don't feel that you know, that they won't work together, because they will. And I made a card to go in there. And then you've got a big pocket here, and then this is a piece that was made this year, and I followed, but I just adapted it a little bit for myself to make it a bit less bulky. And it's I can't remember who did it, but it's a little notebook. Thank you for the inspiration, though, the lady who did this. It's got pockets in there. You've got a pocket in the back here, and this is made with vellum. You've got a pocket there, pocket in the front, flips over, and you've got a belly band at the back. And then I think hers had another flip that came out here. But it was getting quite big, and I was thinking, you know, it's going to be quite bulky in my pocket. So I think she was doing it as a standalone piece for, you know, like some happy mail and that sort of thing. So I called it a day there, and I just folded that over, and this part is a little pocket too, and you've got a little pocket here. So for those of you who are following, you'll know who did this one, and I'm really sorry that I can't remember the lady's name, but it was a great little project. You can put your stamps in there, and yeah, so I'll put that back on after rather than waste more time now. And then you've got more papers from the kit, writing space, another one of the little things that Tina did with the records, little tag there, and all I've done is I've decorated the front of it with some fussy cuts and put some tulle behind. Another little envelope there, and that's a ribbon trim. Writing page. There's the other half of the pocket that Rachel did. Some papers and cards from my stash. Another paper from Rachel's kit, and that is too. And then we've got lovely poinsettia, and then we've come to the end of the journal. So that's it, everybody. I hope that you've enjoyed the flip through, and hope that you've enjoyed the whole collaboration. I know I have, and if anybody's interested in this journal, you know, please don't hesitate to email me or message me, because I am willing to, you know, to post it internationally if anybody's interested, but bearing in mind the international postage is really, you know, it's extortionate really, but yes, it'll be advertised in my Ko-fi shop very shortly, but yeah, do feel, if you are interested, you know, just pop me a message. And yeah, I just hope that you've enjoyed the collaboration, as I say, and thanks again to Rachel and Bella, and to a special thank you to all of you for, you know, supporting me, for following me, for leaving me such lovely comments. And I just want to mention as well that I did a video this week and put it on my in my YouTube page, and I've deleted it by mistake, and it was to mention that I'm going to be doing a draw for another little project that I did in the summer, by way of a thank you, because I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. And so the video that I made, I told people to comment and subscribe and like the comments in the video, and then anybody who done that would be in for winning this little folio. But unfortunately I've deleted it now. I have contacted YouTube to see if they can reinstate the video, but reading the small print, it does say that it can take quite a while for anybody to get back to you. And I was going to draw the I was going to do the draw for this little folio on the 15th of December. So to make it fair for everybody, anybody, you know, that has commented on this video, this final video now, I'll, you know, put in the draw, and I'll try and incorporate the video that I did doing a flip through for this little journal. So you know, I really hope that makes sense. But this is the little folio, and as I say, I did it as part of a collaboration in the summer with two ladies, and their names escape me again now. Sam for the Love of Books, I think it is, and Yeah, sorry, it was Esther Steele of the Trucking Scribe, and it was Sam of beautyinbooks.co. So yeah, I did this collaboration with them, so I'll be incorporating that video as well. So you know, do pop along, put your names down, and you'll be in for a chance of winning this little journal. And thank you again, everybody, for your support. It's much appreciated. So I'll say goodbye for now, and happy crafting. Bye for now. Bye.